Hi, I'm Carl Anderson of Kugae Gundogs. Reactive dog. What is a reactive dog? It's a dog what reacts in a normal situation for whatever reasons. It could be a car going by, it could be a cyclist going by, another person, another dog. And the reactions could be totally different. Some might be what you think is aggressive, some might cower behind you. There's lots of different reasons, and it's a bit of a specialist subject, and without seeing the individual dog, it's very hard to say. Just because a dog's on its rear legs and it's barking and yapping, it doesn't mean it's reactive. It means it's not coping with that situation. Very rarely on shoot day will you see a reactive dog. You will see the odd snap here and there, like in any walk of life, but it's extremely rare to see it. And that's because the dogs are used to that situation, they're comfortable in that situation, and they're trained for that situation. So some people, they ring us up and they say, right, we've managed to get the dog out the house and it's been a trauma. We've managed to get the dog in the car and it's been a bigger trauma. And we're on our way to the park or the public footpath, wherever they're going, and the dog is barking and barking and barking, and the car's shaking and it's going all over. You know, we might have 2 dogs in there, 3 dogs. That is unacceptable behaviour. Again, what we have to do in these scenarios, if I was driving along and my dogs were barking, I would be pulling over and I would be telling them no. But I wouldn't let us get in that situation before. We're kind of really out of control when we get to that stage. If it's a pet gun dog you've got, make it space. If you're in an environment and you're walking down a lane and you see a path, take control of the situation. If you're feeling nervous and thinking, oh my God, there's another dog here, everything's going down that lead to your dog. Just really take control of the situation and say, come on, sit, go over to the side and let the other dog go past. And then off you go. And I know some footpaths are very, very skinny and you can't get out the way, but get your dog out the way the best you can. You need to expose your dogs to these problems. It's no good being in fear of taking them out. We have to expose them. So you could maybe go, I'm not saying jump straight away into the centre of London with a dog what's reactive, but you could go to a football match and stay away and slowly walk in, just get it used to that environment. Go to lightly busier places. And start off in the background and slowly going forward. There is no benefits at all to having a hold of a lead with 2 hands with a great big Labrador or a pointer or whatever type of working dog on its back legs barking at someone. There's none. But if we can just prevent that and take control and slowly go in, and when the reactions come in, back off. Now, we can't help it if we're walking and round the corner there's another dog what's barking as much. That's just taking us by surprise, and we have to be careful in them scenarios. But before we get to that stage, if we know we've got a reactive dog, we kind of back off a little bit and then slowly go into a busy area. A bit like we would with gun dogs. People would slowly walk them into a playground and just get them used to it and be watching the dog, and there's a situation where you back out and say, okay, that's enough for today, and slowly condition these dogs. Before you leave the house with a reactive dog, just calm the things down a little bit. Get the lead on and sit. And sit means sit, in my opinion. And then we can open the door a little bit and make the dog sit. And you've got to be able to go through the front door first, the back door first. Otherwise, if you're not, they're in charge. You know, with any of the dogs we train, if we go through a door, we go first. If we go over a bridge, we go first. If we open the car boot, they sit there till they're instructed to come out. Now, that's just basic manners with a dog. So you've got your dog, you've got your lead out, and all hell's breaking loose. You sit there and you wait, and that might take 5 minutes, it might take 10 minutes, but there's no point in going out and just being embarrassed. You then put the lead on and you open the door a little bit. If your dog's got its nose in there and it's forcing the door open, then there's a real problem, and you don't really want to be going out in the first place. You've got to seek help if you can't control it. But I would think most people can say, right, no, sit. You've got his favourite tennis ball, his favourite toy, open the door a bit, sit, and just wait for that dog to sit, calm down. Then we can open the door fully and sit. Then we can go outside and sit. Remember, we go first, we're in charge. And you've already calmed things down before we even start on our walk. If you can't do that and get to the front gate of your property and your dog's pulling you out there, you're in for a real bad walk, and you've then really got to seek help on that one. So again, with reactive dogs, and probably this is more dogs what are reactive to cyclists or other dogs, people in general. And you're walking your dog and you've got it off the lead and someone comes around the corner. And then your dog reacts and runs up. It's a frightening thing. If you've got a big dog and it's running up to you, it's a frightening thing, especially if you're out with your dogs, your children, grandma or whoever. It is a real terrifying thing. If you've got a dog what is that reactive to other people, cyclists, horses or anything, it shouldn't be off the lead in the first place. You've got to sort that problem out. It's not fair on other people, and you have a responsibility to prevent that from happening in the first place. So hopefully this video will help people and give you some guidance of what to do. If you've got any further comments, please comment and we'll answer wherever we can. Thank you for watching.